Well, it's great to see you, Jay, again after a long time. You're looking well. And Manish, welcome to Showbiz India TV.
Thank you. Lovely to see you again.
How does it feel to be a producer on this film?
You know what? It's such a beautiful movie, and it's really something that I'm actually quite passionate about because the story itself. You don't need to be a fan of dance to enjoy this. This is a human story, right? It's a story of a boy with a dream. When the whole world thinks he's crazy, and you're sucked in right from the very beginning. It's a new step in my career, also. Moving into being an executive producer in movies. It's fun, and it's something that I'm very proud of.
I want to dance. I really want to dance, and I'm doing everything for it. My father's a taxi driver, and my grandfather was also a taxi driver. They always told me this is the hobbies for rich children, not for us.
And it kind of resonates with your story in a bit as well. You were growing up, and of course, like a lot of Indian parents, they wanted you to go the academia route, but you chose entertainment and your passion. So some of that trials or tribulations, did they resonate with you?
Of course. I saw myself in Manish, I was very fortunate, just like Manish was in the end, to get, blessings from our parents, because I think it's very difficult to do something like this if your parents aren't happy. That's just how we are, or it's just, some people don't care, but I care, Manish cares. And sometimes that's a heavy load, to carry, because your own dream for yourself also involves everyone else around you, the people you care about, your family. People are talking to them going, your son's crazy, why have you let him do this, blah blah blah. They have to hear it. So watching this movie and seeing Manish go through that as well, I saw myself in him, and I was like, this is similar to my story.
And Manish, what about you? When you heard about this project, tell me what you were feeling.
Yeah, so in the beginning, when I got to know that there will be a documentary going on, I was not believing that it's going to be that long. I thought it would be 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And I was expecting that, that's the documentaries are like, small documentaries. 1 year passed, 2 years, 3 years, and it goes to 5 years. And in the between, I was very much not happy with it in between, because I'm like, how much you want to document me? It's my personal life, like my parents, my sister. There is nothing personal left in me, because anything happens, you just want to record it. So it was a little bit weird for me in beginning, but in the end, when I saw it, like the final cut and everything, I was happy what they did with it, because everything looked so real, because it was real.
You're not working.
I trained them physically very hard.
Up and feet.
He said, I saw something in you.
What is the importance of expressing your own emotion through your artistry?
Yeah, it's a good question, because artists on the whole, we're interesting creatures. We're very sensitive about our art, I am anyway. I am very sensitive about my art, because I tell people it's like a baby. Like when parents proudly show off pictures of their baby, and they're like, oh, look at my baby, he's 3 years old. Everybody goes, oh my God, that's so cute. Nobody goes, oh, what an ugly baby. But when we show off our art to the world, we are putting our babies out there to be judged. And some may go, oh my God, I absolutely love this. And others might be like, oh, you stupid. Why are you showing me that? You don't deserve to be an artist. You don't deserve to be this. So many people have that, when you're putting your art out there, you're vulnerable. With Manish, as an artist, he's performing from his heart. All those moves, sure, he's a great dancer, of course. But there's passion behind there. There's feeling behind there. There's emotion behind there. And when you're on those stages, you're putting yourself out there, exposed, vulnerable for the world to judge. And I think it's a really interesting thing. That's why the arts for me is a very interesting field.
So I believe, like, through art, any kind of art, like singing or dancing or drawing, anything, like I say, the words don't justify you, because the art do. I can see people when they dance, what kind of person that is. When they sing, I can know that, because their personality comes through. Sometimes your words don't make justification. So the art is very important. And I also believe, like, when I dance, we are very athletic, but it's much more than sports and competition, every art. That's why the arts can't be judged by the gold medals and all in the Olympics. Like, you run and you get gold medal, silver medal and all. But in the arts, you can't do that, because no art is less. Every art is equal and more than sports. You can't judge it.
You're ready. You're 20. You don't have the time. You're not schoolboy. As you are now, you're a dancer that look for a job.
How do you maintain your mental health and well-being and your physical health and well-being? Because dance is very demanding.
Yes. So first of all, the mental well-being, I'm doing what I love. So that's the answer, because when you do what you love, your mental health is good. Sometimes you feel that economically this and that, but in the end, you loving your work. So that's the most important. Physical, yeah, we have to be very athletic. So I always have an injury. Right now also, there is something in my hand. my muscle popped up. Yesterday I was performing and my thumb got twisted. So yeah, but it's a part of the work, and I enjoy this kind of pain. I enjoy it.
You tasted success quite a while ago, and you've continued on your journey, but things must have changed over the years. So how do you stay true to your artistic vision and the changing trends in the world?
Yeah, I think deep down inside, it's a good question, because longevity is one of the hardest things to achieve in the arts. And, to be able to say, even if you're in sports, right, to be able to be on top for that long is incredible. In the arts, to have people still listen to your music 20 years later, when there is so much music in this world. There's so much. There's 120,000 new songs coming out every day. So you think about how many people have so many options to listen to music, and they still keep coming back to mine. That's in itself a blessing. I will always give you my authentic self, because it's me writing it and singing it. But what's really important, I think, in longevity is to understand that this is more than just me and my art. You have to understand the world is always changing and evolving. Sounds are changing. What might be popular now as a sound, is not this 15 years ago wasn't the same thing. So you must try to evolve with it, I think. And that's, for me, the key to be able to stay relevant.
Yeah. Oh, the way you're calling me, I feel the love instantly. Our bodies are TNT. It's you and me in the full moon. I rise in the spotlight.
What is, Manish, your favorite part of this film?
So in the film, yeah. So in the end, when my teacher, he come and he watched me performing in one of the biggest stage in the world, in Kennedy Center, and clapping for me. So that was really like warming, because the teacher who saw you the first day how you were, and now he's seeing you in one of the biggest stage. And it's also the gift, like you say, Guru Dakshana in Hindi, like giving back to the teacher that, okay, all the hard work was not in vain.
Meant to be dancer, maybe not now, I don't know.
I had to really think how I can help you without break you.
Jay, what can we expect for you in the future?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of things up my sleeve, but really I want to focus on this movie and Manish. But yeah, music and lots of fun things coming up for me this next year. But this particular project, Call Me Dancer, I think really is something that everybody must go out there and watch, because it will put a smile on your face. And it's a human story that really pulls at the heart.
people used to think like I'm just the acrobat. I was like, I don't want to be acrobat, I want to be a dancer. Call me dancer.